What's up guys, this is Shrataki from Computer Conversations. Now when working with the internet, you might have heard the term proxy server and you may not know what this is. Here in this video I will try to explain it to you easily. So watch this video till the end, and if you are new to this channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's jump straight into the video. When you want to search for a data on the internet, you type it in a web browser on your computer. Your computer then sends a request for getting the data to the internet, and then the data is received to you from the respective web servers. Now, a proxy server is a server which sits between your computer and the internet. In this situation, when you search for any data on your browser, the proxy server receives the request from your computer, and then the proxy server further forwards the request to the internet. And upon receiving the data from the internet, it forwards the data to your computer. So what is the need of using a proxy server? Well, it is needed due to its several benefits. First, privacy. When you search for any data without the proxy server, the public IP address of your computer is visible to the internet, and some people can keep track of what websites you are visiting. But when a proxy server is in the middle and you search any data, your public IP address is visible up to the proxy server because your computer cannot directly access the internet. And since the proxy server is retrieving the data from the internet, the IP address of the proxy server is now visible to the internet. By this way, your computer's public IP address is not visible to the internet, and thus no one on the internet can keep track of what you are accessing. But some people can keep track of what websites the proxy server is retrieving. Next one is speed improvement. Now when the proxy server is accessing the data on behalf of your computer from the internet, the proxy server, after retrieving the data, forwards it through your computer, and simultaneously it keeps the data within its centralized cache database. Now, if some other computer on your local network want to access the same data, the proxy server can send the data from its database and doesn't need to go out to the internet. For example, if you download a 1 GB movie on your computer, keeping the proxy server in the middle, the proxy server, after retrieving the movie from the internet, it will send it to your computer as well as keep a copy of it in its centralized database. And now, if another computer on your local network try to download the same movie, the proxy server will send it from its database without downloading it again from the internet. This makes the data reception very fast, making the overall improvement of the network. Now this thing gives one more benefit, which is saving bandwidth. Because the data is already there on the proxy server, so upon data requirement by some other computer on the network, the proxy server can provide the data to it, reducing the requirement to go out to the internet, and thus saves bandwidth. The next benefit is activity tracking. When you browse on internet with the proxy server in the middle, the server keeps track of what websites you are visiting and for how long and how much data is consumed, etc. Generally, a lot of companies or any network administrator uses proxy servers to keep track of what any employee or any user surf on the internet. And depending on this, any company or network administrator can put access control on the employees or users, which is another benefit. Suppose a company wants that any of its employees, or maybe some employees, cannot access Facebook in its office, so the company can block the website for them. Now there are also some disadvantages of using proxy server. First of all, it is expensive. It is not possible to afford by everyone. Secondly, you may not access certain websites if the network administrator puts restriction on them. Thirdly, the data that you have accessed on your computer is now saved on proxy server, and the network administrator can view them. So if you access any private or personal data through proxy server, it is now not secure, thus having security issue. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe our channel and follow us on social medias whose links are given below in the description. Meet you in the next video. Till then, take care.